You want to improve your relationship. It's not difficult, and yet it's almost impossible. To improve your relationship, you need to tell the truth. And even more important than telling your partner the truth is you need to have the courage to tell yourself the truth. And I mean, cut through all the rationalizations and the stories that you have carried since childhood to get down to where you are right now and what you want. What you want for yourself and what you want from your partnership with your person. Only when you are in alignment and the real truth, which is very, very hard to tell. We are so marbled in with stories. It's very difficult to root out the truth, but it's very worthwhile. So then, when you seek out your partner for this kind of conversation at the right place and time, when they are ready to listen, and when you've ascertained that they're in that space to be able to listen to you, a harsh truth is more loving than a soft lie, because you are honoring them and honoring the strength that you know that they have to handle the real truth. My relationship now is not easy, but we tell the truth. I don't always hear what I want, for sure. I'm sure he doesn't always hear what he wants, but we tell the truth. And we work really hard to own what's ours and not project, but we are human. So there's a lot of rejoinder of, here's what I was, here's where I was. Even in the trigger, I can say, oh, I'm triggered. I'm fully triggered. I'm aware of the trigger, and I'm aware that it's a trigger. And I don't even know that it's yours. I think it's just mine. But having that awareness and the open line of communication to tell the truth changes everything. Changes everything. And it is rare in couples, because if you've been together for any amount of time, you start to believe the couple mythology that you guys have created, the roles that you've cast each other in. So constantly defying those roles or redefining them to make sure that that's exactly where you both are is so important. I never did that in my marriage. I didn't allow it. I ironclad cast us in the roles of where we were when we first met because we were so deeply in love, and I didn't want to lose that. I lost it anyway by forcing us to stay in one place when, of course, we didn't. We grew, we changed, but I kept forcing us into this old shape that didn't fit us anymore. And not just that, but that helped in driving us apart. Not an easy road, telling the truth, but it's so worthwhile. And not just in your intimate relationship, but in your daily relationships. The closest that you can skew to the truth, it makes everything just so much more clear. And it is really ultimately so much more loving. And I ask you today to look at places where you keep the peace, or you toe the party line that you've both agreed to tell, and you know it's not quite true. It might have once have been true, but it might not be true any longer. And I urge you to look at it. And I will see you tomorrow.